Welcome back everyone, my name's Altamar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Stellaris. Where we left off last time, we had just finished off the contingency, and now lovely, sweet Cetana has appeared, and it's time for our big war to end all wars. What I'm going to do, or what I'm doing now, while we wait for her to finish eliminating the Fallen Empire, she's appeared here at Theglin, and has taken out a couple other systems owned by the Lippian Peacekeepers, the last Fallen Empire in the game. They stand no chance against her. She is just conquering them. She is the mysterious Tempest. Her fleets actually aren't too bad. They're 31 million each. But I have no idea what her actual fleet strength is. I'm also going to design a new... Actually, no, I'm not. I was pondering creating a torpedo. Oh, yeah, maybe we will. Let's make a new nanite swarmer. We're going to call it Nanite Torps. Because torpedoes work really well against Cetana, and we can put an absolute ton of them on these ships. They do 100% shield penetration, tons of armor, and they do multiplicative damage based on the ship size. Cetana has a massive ship. What exactly do I want to put on here, though? Like, their evasion's already 90. Sublight speed might be useful just to keep them, or to get them into range faster, which I think is the best choice there. And we have 2 Devastator torpedoes. They're going to do a lot of damage. But we need a different... Oh, it already gave us the torpedo thing. Now, we're not great at torpedoes. I hope we have time to research some explosive damage techs, but we'll see how that pans out as well. Yeah. So we're going to start building a couple fleets of nanite torp ships. I don't know why I did that way. You can absolutely just create a ship or a fleet full of nanite torp ships by just hitting Control and Shift. As you click on it, it fills it up. Alright, let's just do this. That's a lot of them. Whether or not we end up getting that many of them, we'll see. It would be nice to get like 1,000 or a couple thousand of them. But, yeah. I've started embarking our population. I think I mentioned that. Maybe I didn't. We are at the point of the game where we could potentially need to flee. If we can't kill Cetana, we're going to leave the galaxy behind and just escape into the great wide unknown. If we can kill Cetana, we're still going to escape the galaxy into the great wide unknown. Construction complete. Because why not? It'll be fun to see. Unfortunately, Cetana is very powerful. She's at times 80. I think we can kill her fleets pretty easily. I wish I could see what they were, but we can't actually... We don't have any ability to check her technology yet. I hope we can get them later, so that we can see what's going on with her ships, so we can maybe plan our stuff a little bit against her, but we'll see. This is another interdictor fleet down here. I just have like random fleets everywhere. Where's all my... It's my brood. Where's all the rest of my strike craft fleets? Or my swarmer fleets? That's a swarmer fleet. That's only one swarmer fleet. Interesting. Let's find them. Oh, they're there. Why are they there? Construction complete. It doesn't matter. Let's move all of our fleets back to where they belong, so you guys can join up with them. We're basically going to have to fight her stuff with all of our fleets at once. I want to minimize losses, so the more, like, quote-unquote alpha strike we can do. Can't really alpha strike with strike craft, but, you know, we'll try our best. The reason that we're packing up our ships, or packing up our planets right now as opposed to later on, is that we aren't going to have a whole lot of time if we mess this up. If Cetana starts to win, we need to leave the galaxy right away. And it takes a little while to embark populations, and then it also takes a little while to research the black hole sort of jump out of the galaxy thing, so... if we pack up a bunch of our 70-something planets... We have a lot of planets. Yep, but if we can get rid of all of them... I'm going to avoid doing the extract nanite planet ones yet, because I want to just suck up as many nanites as we can. We are pretty close to another big jump in nanites, though, so that's good. Some of these worlds don't have very many people on them, and they're kind of pointless. And we can pack up all these orbital habitats without needing to use influence, which is good, because we don't have a whole lot of well, I guess we do now, but we didn't earlier. I was abandoning colonies, which takes quite a lot of influence, 200 per or 200 per colony. And, yeah. So, that's where we're at. I'm hoping we can get another discovery. Another bunch of broods going as well. Be kind of nice. And what do I want? I don't really want energy weapon damage. We don't have any energy weapons on any of our ships. Alright, that's another world. Wait, where am I? Oh, it's way down here. Okay, next one is way up here somewhere. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going a little bit at a time. No, I don't want to crack this. That's our Colossus. Where's our other thing? Oh, it's over here. Okay, there we go. Is it Kargas? There's a quantum catapult here, and apparently a habitat. The one thing about the AI is they build so many habitats. Not this guy. We're actually at, well, kind of a few places anyways, but he doesn't have a lot of territory. But if you look, like every system, well, this guy doesn't have that many either. This guy has, almost every system has a habitat or planet. When I was fighting these guys, every system has a planet. Most of them anyways. It makes wars take forever. Because you have to go there, you have to either blow it up or conquer it with transports. And unfortunately... Oh, a signal has originated from the center of the Tempest. Someone is attempting to establish communication with us. My children, at last I'm returned to you. What is this? Identify yourself. Would a name satisfy you? Then call me Cetana. What do you want? I want for nothing. My purpose is to give. I see how you have suffered in my absence for aeons. The fear of the short-sighted has kept you from what you deserve, from what you so desperately need. Rejoice, for the cycle of pain will soon be at an end. The cycle of pain? All conscious life is suffering. Even in your joy there is pain. For you know that joy must end. Knowledge, power, love, I return to end all illusions. Much remains to be done. I ask only that you lead me to my work. Get out of the way. I can't see you. Lead me to my work. If any attempt to enter my domain will fail, a celestial tempest rages there, and no vessels will be permitted to enter. Very well. Situation log. Nothing we can do about it right now. Where's this next station? Impaltav. There's two things here. There's a planet as well, but we need to let that one continue its grand work of becoming nanites. Are you becoming nanites? You are. Okay, good. I had to double check that because I just remembered that I never double check to make sure we're actually naniting all these worlds, but we are. Good. And then we'll... Wait a minute. This world is full of... people. Oops. That was one of our own people. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Jam them all into the ship. Actually, we have a lot of people on this planet. Why did my population here grow so much? Also, this is a terrible planet. It's really bad. You just got a bunch of chemical plants. I mean, we're making a boatload. It doesn't matter. We're not going to fix it. I don't care that much. We're going to turn it into population embarked as soon as we can. We have 593 nanites available. Let's build ships. We need all the ships we can get. We have fleets, just all the fleets. And now we're starting to build these ones out. The reason I'm building swarmers as opposed to interdictors at this point in time is that Cetana can one-shot them. Interdictors, they're way more expensive than swarmers. So no matter what we build, she's going to one-shot them. We might as well have the most ships we possibly can, so that even though she's one-shotting them, there's hundreds or thousands of them ready to go. And we're going to hope that our vast, unending swarm of strike-crafted torpedoes is going to be enough to kill her. Her regeneration is going to be intense. Like, the most regeneration possible. Bright side, we can lure her big fleets out and kill them before we fight her. Not so bright side is that she has these that's not her station. She has these stations, which are 14 million each. We can actually see their tech. So they have kinetic artillery, lasers, which are fine. I don't care about that at all. Guardian point defense is a little sucky against our strike craft, but should be fine. There's not that many of them. They actually are not that strong. They only have 1.8 million hull and 600,000 armor and shields. It's actually not that much. Can we actually see her now? So we can't see her. Can we see her ships? Yes, we can actually see her ships. Okay. So her ships are pretty strong, or at least her battleship versions are. They have tachyon lances, a bunch of lasers, and just so many strike craft. I think her strike craft are worse than ours, though. Yeah, they definitely are. They do have shield penetration, so shields are going to be worthless here. What I might do, well, it doesn't matter for the nanite swarmers because they don't have shields, but for the interdictors, since all of her stuff, I mean, tachyon lances don't go through shields, but at the same time, well, they don't do that much damage. Okay, maybe we'll leave the interdictors with them for now. She also does have a lot of laser stuff. We're going to have decent point defense, I think. Yeah, I guess we'll just leave it for now. I have pulse armor, I think, on all my interdictors, which I think will be good enough. Where are they? We could also build a fleet of escorts because we have boatloads of alloys, and we might as well. We could build torpedo escort ships, which could be really good. Let's do that. These will actually cost minor artifacts if we leave minor artifact stuff on them, so we're gonna have to take those off. Take those off, sorry. Had a cough there. We want bypass weapons. I guess we could use normal missiles, like Marauder missiles. Probably be the best choice. And for point defense, we're gonna use just Guardian point defense. Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to work. Okay. Pulse armor every slot. Their shields and armor aren't that great. And we're definitely not using shield capacitors. I'll use... You know what? They're not going to survive a single shot anyways. Probably. Or maybe they'll survive one or two shots, but not much. Let's put torpedo... these things on. Bunch of explosive stuff. Now, we are way over naval cap, so this fleet is going to cost us a fortune to run. That being said, most of our upkeep is from buildings and pops and armies. Holy crap, armies are costing us 4,000 energy a month. In fact, we actually don't need armies anymore. We're not fighting any big wars, so I'm going to delete all these armies. We're not going to be doing any planetary invasions. Cetana is an all or nothing thing, and she doesn't exist on a planet. She's a giant Titan ship. Just keep time going. Armies, where are we at now? 1,400. Okay. We still have a bunch more. There's 34,000 strength worth of armies there. Any other armies kicking around? Are we building any more armies that need to stop being built at the moment? Yes. Stop. Everyone stop building mega warforms, please. You're not done either? Okay. Get rid of all those. And who was building these ones? Nobody, okay. Any more armies kicking around? We still have a huge upkeep in armies. Oh, I guess not huge. 100 and a bit. Let's just get rid of them. Okay. So we do have 6,000 energy. Did this one finish? Okay. We need to move on to the next one, which is where exactly? Iblia. Embark population. Ibleria, sorry, not Iblia. My eyes are a little Ibleria because it's early. See what I did there? That was a joke.
Technological acquisition successful.
We want explosive weapon damage and fire rate. We're going to start pumping those numbers up. I am going to build those Enigma fleets. What else can we get rid of that's going to save us some income? Not a lot. What are we making all of our money from? Jobs, mostly. My children, rejoice. Those who sought to keep me from you have been suitably chastised. I now return my attention to where it belongs, to you and our great work. We are not your children. It is my nature to nurture. I have no progeny, no heirs of the body. All life is my concern, the security and happiness of every sentient being. As a parent raises the child, guiding her from harm, so I approach my task. Is it not a parent's responsibility to spare her children harm? Is it not a parent's right? Your care itself is harmful. Yes, a paradox, but one with a solution. In time you will understand, and in that moment you'll be free. That remains to be seen. There is much to be done. The first step is to establish a base from which to work. Honor the boundaries I set and venture not within. Your patience will be rewarded. There is much I can teach you. Obey, and together we shall end the cycle. Stay away from our borders. Misguided child, I am not your enemy. It saddens me you cannot see this, but no matter. I have encountered many far more stubborn than yourselves, and in the end they all thanked me. As a token of goodwill, allow me to bless you with a gift. A base of mine shall grace your territory, and fear not, in exchange for your patience, allow me to bless you with knowledge. Cetana's thought. We must accept this for now. Can she be stopped? Maybe. Starbase is really weak, actually. The garrison is 50,000. That's pitiful. It's nothing. We can't do anything about it now, but we will later. Oh, I'm gonna get... Oh, these are so many astral rifts to deal with. Okay, mysterious temple symbol. Let's do that. Just get that done. It takes 1 month to do. Let's take a look up here. There is stuff going on. A number of convoy ships are leading Cetana's territory and are now headed towards the outpost she has established across the galaxy. Attacking these neutral vessels is sure to provoke her ire, but can provide us with important information about her mysterious plans. And she has found she has made a nanite hurricane. Our research into the so-called storm is complete. There's no natural occurrence, but rather a nanite swarm of unparalleled advancement. Cetana's power is undeniably immense. It is imperative that we unravel the mystery of how she commands this formidable nanite swarm.
Situation log adjusted.
Okay, so she does have convoys that are going to go out. Those are guard units. What happened to her big fleets? She split them all up, I think. Are those... Those 5 million or 50 million? Yeah, those are 5 million. So she must have split them all up. I need to get closer to her territory so we can just attack the convoys as they come out. Let's go here. And then we'll grab the other half and go here. Maybe not. Maybe there. She goes out this way and this way. Okay. Dear child, you have found a precious plaything. In your possession is the head of the false prophet Zarkland. An amusing item, no doubt, but I'd hate to see it become a distraction. By now you must have heard tales of Zarkland's great deeds, perhaps even his dealings with me. I assure you these are lies. Surrender the head and free yourself from the weight of its tainted influence. Why do you need it? Despite the passage of aeons, Zarkland's followers remain active. I'm ashamed to admit that I could not make them see a reason. They harbor a deep resentment, both to me and towards our work. This relic is a symbol of their belief. Its power is corrupting and it must therefore be removed from sight. Come now, end these games. I require the head for the good of us all. No. How about... No. My head. Population of Bart. Good. Okay. We're also going to set this to the weak link thing. We're going to put a little zip on it so that we can see where they're going. And we're going to kill them. We need to kill them all. Or, well, not all of them, but we need to kill a chunk of them. We also need to embark more people. Because we are now on a bit of a time crunch, admittedly. We need to get that world. How many nanites do I have kicking around? 100,000? Sure, go build more things. Probably an officer. That's a guard fleet. So we have 5 of them there. Where's our other fleets? There, we have 10 interdictor fleets worth of ships. They should be able to kill the convoys relatively easily as soon as they start to leave. There's a bunch going out of the territory. Renew the lock. That's fine. If we can start nuking our little convoys, all of them. There's 2 of them going that way. Okay. As Cetana makes herself known around the galaxy, the cosmos whispers in reply. Signal beacons light up the skies like flames burning in the dark, repeating a plea across the aeons. We are here, we are here, we are here. The dim signals use Cetana's same communication protocols, hinting at a common origin, yet our sensors revealed no other activity in their proximity. There must be something there our scanners are not detecting. Could someone truly have anticipated her return? These are science ships. Oh, we have no science ships left. They all died. Okay. Let's grab some science ships. Where are they? We'll grab 5 science ships, and we're going to set... We'll start reaching that as well. And we're going to grab this. So we can see them all. Luckily, everyone, I think, has open borders to me at the moment, so that's nice. These transports are coming this way. There's 3 of them. 150,000 strength each, or 150,000 strength, which is nothing. It's weird. There's also some guard units flying around, but I don't care about that. Cetana's cosmic tempest rages on. From this powerful weapon, our probes were able to extract several nanites, allowing subatomic investigation. While complete comprehension eludes us, microjump drives enable virtual teleportation, systematically compromising any biological or mechanical systems they encounter. Their purpose? To jam our sensors. For now, we can only see what Cetana wants us to see. More research will be needed to unlock the secrets of this extraordinary technology and counteract the threat. More to... Oh, it's already 1 more month away and that's it. She does have a bunch of ships here, and I'm kind of worried about fighting them at the moment. I'm going to back up here. The other side... Oh, they are they going that way? No, that's the ones from this side. I guess not. So we can jump these ones over here to help out with these ships as they come in. Our 5th guard unit is just sitting there. Cetana's nanites. Previous studies scrutinized the nanites' mechanics. Now our focus has shifted to how they're programmed and means by which Cetana controls them. Surprisingly, Cetana's influence is less direct than presumed. Nanites cyclically repeat the last orders until new ones arrive. Once we understood the complex programming language at work, we're able to issue new commands. While we can't prevent new orders from being issued, inducing order paralysis offers a strategic advantage, may even tilt the scales in our favor. 1 second, I have to pause. I had a huge sneeze. Oh, alright, we're back. Let's do this. You innocent child, my nanites are not your playthings. I employ you. Or implore you. Cease toying with them. We wish to learn from your machinery. It is most pleasing to see you have taken such an interest in the topic, but there still remains much to learn. The nanite swarm was built long ago by those who helped to disrupt my work, but their failure was my fortune. I've repurposed the swarm, as you see. Your curious nature has piqued my interest. Redirect it towards more valuable endeavors before returning to me. I shall then offer you my guidance. You repurposed the swarm? One being's weapon is another's bale. My long imprisonment gave me ample time to strategize. In the end, repurposing the swarm was a small matter, as all change is. Once enacted, those who built the nanites are long gone. So there's no quarrel with my methods. I earnestly hope you can learn from their mistake. There's no obstacle I cannot overcome given time. Very well. More weak links, apparently. Start blowing up all these things as they come in. I don't know if the guards will intervene. There are, however, a lot of them around. But they're only 5 million, so they should die pretty fast. How's our nanite production going? Have you done this one? Not quite. Okay. We should move up here. They're gonna go through that hyper relay, probably. The population embarked. Good. Next one. Some of these are mostly done, like Harsh Reality is done becoming a nanite world and there's no one on it, so we might as well just get rid of it. I have 10 million-ish fleet strength in this area. And we're just waiting for her transports to jump through. She does have a lot of guard units around, I'll give her that. They're only 5 million each, so... She definitely split them all up into smaller fleets, which is good. Makes them nice and easy to kill. Keep building ships. Are they going to jump over here soon? Oh, they are. Okay. There they are. Here they come. Why did the Federation bring 800 million ships into this region? That makes us very annoying to see what's going on. There's too many ships here now. And their fleets suck. They're jumping in now, it looks like. Please leave this system so I can see what's going on in here. Thank you. They are leaving. I don't know where they're going, but I also don't care. As long as they're not here. What are we fighting? Are we automatically attacking these ships? Or are they attacking the ships? I think they're attacking the ships. I'm good with that. Looks like they're killing them all off. Great, good job, guys. You actually are helping out. Super.
Agenda available.
We can go do the other thing then. Did we build those science ships yet? Perfect. Good, we can get those going. We need some scientists. 1, 2... How much can I buy scientists? We only have 3 available? Oh no. Okay, well, we have 3 scientists going off to do things. Okay, where are they? Research projects there. One in there. There's one in the Formless territory? No. What's in the Formless territory? What's blinking here? Unclear. But okay. Next planet? Nope, we still haven't embarked harsh reality yet. But now we have next world.
Successful.
Also more. I think it's in the same region. In the same system, in fact. I'm glad they like us enough to let us go explore their territory. What is this? What's going on here? Don't care about that. Strike craft damage? Yeah. How's her thing coming along? Slowly. Get a research boost. Why not? We don't need the Unity that much. We're not going to be ascending any more worlds, probably. My child, by now you must realize that every act of mine is deliberate, and establishing a base near you is no accident. I come with a request. We calculated as much. Long ago, a certain databank was taken from me, by fate or by design. It has come to reside in territory you now claim as your own. Retrieve it, and you shall be rewarded. A databank? A cache of information invaluable to me, but useless to you. Bring it to me, and make no attempt to decipher the contents. You do not yet possess the power or wisdom to do so without risk. Very well, we won't make her mad. Let's reissue the project. It's here on our homeworld, but we need another scientist. I'm just going to grab one from a world. Actually. There we go, research that. And you take one from another world, I don't care which one. And go do more research stuff. Like there. Do we have anything else we need to do yet? Just the beacons that are going on. Okay. We did extract or did move another planet, so let's get that going again. We still have so many planets to embark. That is the one downfall of this plan, is that we have just so much to do and so little time. If I can get all these frontier worlds done, that would be pretty good. And our ring worlds, for the most part. We can get rid of the research ones, I suppose. We don't really need to research as much anymore, because we're not going to be able to get much more out of it. Maybe a couple percent, but in terms of repeatable techs. These are our torpedo ones, or it doesn't matter. We're going to go part of the swarm anyways. We need our swarm to be giant. We will definitely get another big dump of nanites, hopefully. And what's this fleet? That's our main fleet. I'm going to move... Oh, there's a interdictor fleet in there. I just saw it. Somewhere near the bottom. Another population embarked. Good. Next one. Let's go here. It's close by. Impultov. It doesn't matter that these aren't quite done naniting up. I'm just going to start getting them because they're close by. And we can just bop them out of existence. They also lower our empire size, which is always fun, too. Oh, wait, we're going to build Fallen Empire ships. I guess we still could. Alright, let's build some. Let's build Riddle Escorts. We'll just build one for... Are they still full of minor artifacts? What? They don't have any, or they shouldn't have any. What a minor artifact... Oh, the pulse armor. Okay. Let's just make a straight dragon scale armor then. That's fine. Okay. Is that more affordable for us now? Yeah, 100%. Let's watch our energy. The fleet upkeep on those ships is going to be intensely high. I don't know what I want from our empire at the moment here. We have a bunch of these, but none of them are particularly useful, so... Another population gone. Impultov is done. Let's take this one out. Just gonna start knocking some of these down. And then we'll go through here. A lot of our frontier territories are actually in core territories at the moment. We just never made sectors of them because it wasn't that important.
Technological acquisition successful.
These are all going, and this is going. Good. The databank. Research speed. Sure, why not? 20% is a huge amount of research speed. Cetana's thought. Apparently, some awareness decreased. Sleeping army. Thousands upon thousands of cryogenic pods rest under the surface of the planet. Their presence marked by the beacon. The pods are highly sophisticated, built with unknown alloys, and equipped with state-of-the-art sensors to closely monitor their occupants. There's no flaw in their design, yet none of the occupants are still alive. It wasn't a technical failure that turned the chamber into a mass grave, but lack of energy. As Yasim got older and dimmer, its energy was no longer enough to keep the structure operational. The pods were made to last forever. The rest of the universe isn't built that well. Preliminary scans did not show anything unusual on Zerum 4, but as we focused our attention downward, we discovered an unusual subsurface layer of metal. Further structural analysis revealed Zerum 4's true nature. The celestial body is not a planet, but an ancient spaceship that has been gradually subsumed by the rocks and dust of the system. The metal samples we drilled are so old they precede the formation of our own home planet. It's impossible to determine anything about the ship, its makers, and its function, but one thing is certain, the inert nuclear bombs found in its remains weren't built for a peace mission. Why do we care? Nuclear bombs are nothing. We had nuclear missiles at the beginning of the game. That was our tier 1 tech. Anywho, let's find more things to research. Science ship. Go over here. Research project. Who else do we have lying around? You're still researching that. You are still researching that beacon. There's another scientist somewhere we did. You know what? We can find it here. Maybe. This one. Nope. That one has no... It does have a scientist. Well, it's not doing anything, so let's send it to do something. Research that one. How about you? Where are you? There you are. Okay. You do that one. Alright. How's our... The signal tower found on Aswiri 3A is so ancient we dare not touch it. The metal is so brittle a single tap would destabilize whatever tangle of dust and hope still holds it together. Our instruments detected no other artifact, no life sign, no topographical anomaly in its immediate proximity. The beacon stands alone, murmuring its faint call, but whatever it was supposed to signal must be long gone. That's still going, and we do have that scientist, which I think was this one? Yes, so we have someone going to some of these. Send someone to this one, I guess. We need the damage buff we get from completing this thing. Not that thing. This thing. So. More nanites. Population embarked. Good. Gonna start doing this directly. One system at a time entirely. Next planet. Has 67 people. Are they our people? They are. That's a big planet. Bigger than I assumed. It's actually a real planet. Kind of. It's making 27 whole nanites. It doesn't matter. We're going to get rid of it anyways.
Sure. Technological acquisition successful.
I do want more shield hit points, I think. Don't know if we're going to actually be able to make it there, but we'll see. I can't believe we're making 10,000, 11,000 minerals per month. We're not making that many alloys, though, so... We are way down in energy. Ship upkeep is what? 6,579. Yeah, we definitely can't afford to build that Fallen Empire fleet, actually. Where did it go? There's a Nana Interdictor fleet. You can move there. If I were that... Why do we have 3 Corvettes just sitting here? Whatever. Where is that? Did we even build them yet? We must have, because there's no other way that this would be so intensely high now. Gotta get rid of them. They're not worth the 6,000 energy they're taking. I'm sorry, Riddle Escort Fleet. We can't actually afford you.
Technological
That one fleet was costing us 5,000 energy a month, which would be fine if we built our economy to withstand that, but we're, I don't know, almost 15, or almost 14,000 over fleet cap. We need to get rid of those. Oh, we have a bunch of these Riddle Escort fleets now. Okay, we gotta get rid of them. Other population was embarked. One sec, population. We'll work on the next one. Don't know what that one's sitting on. Let's not accidentally delete a big fleet. Okay. It still wants alloys. Why? What's building that needs alloys? This one. Okay. That's just nanites now. Okay. Alright. That problem solved. Next planet. Weather. Winnig. Was that a real planet? It was. It's an energy planet, too. It's producing a lot of energy. But that's fine. As one of our big things that's taking up a bunch of our energy is just straight up pops and buildings. So as we start to nuke our buildings down, actually, let's leave that one there for now. There's better choices like this weird planet that has weird things on it. Anyways, we'll leave the energy planet alone for now. We'll start getting rid of some of these mining planets instead. And rare resource planets, which we don't really need either, because we have tons of them. 500,000 more, and we can get more broods. Our brood fleet is actually pretty decent, at about 1 million. Signal tower found on Bizida 6 is so ancient we dare not touch it. Oh, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing as last time. That one's going... That one's not. That one is... Okay, good. I don't know what's blinging on in the middle here. Is it an astral rift? don't think so. I'm not entirely sure. Thanks to the time dilation capacity over the horizon. Oh, that's population marked. Right. Okay. Never mind. Okay, that system's gone. How about you? Get rid of that one. Slowly but surely, our empire sprawl's going down at least. What planet's this? A very powerful nanite world. Not our problem. Same thing as one of the other times. That's fine. We're running out of things to research, and I don't see any more transports going out. Which is good, I guess. A timeless massacre. On Cetaria 5 surface, we uncovered a sprawling complex, its entrance clearly marked by a signal tower. The reinforced doors were blasted open long ago, destroyed by an unknown force that swept through the complex with obvious fury. There's no mercy to the methods employed here. Every last cryogenic pod was smashed, their former occupants subjected to a deadly awakening. The remains still haunt the empty corridors, preserved by the cold vacuum of space and floating amidst clouds of shattered glass. On the floor, of the cryopod chamber, a message has been scrawled by a laser weapon. Our scientists easily translated it, matching the language to the writing found in the tomb of the prophet Zarklan, "Death to the Queen's Apostles, enemies of life." We discovered the frequency used by Cetana's convoys and stations to issue distress calls. If we're quick and decisive, we can mount raids without her ever knowing it was us, but our victory must be certain or risk drawing her ire. That's the next stage, and we can go do that pretty easily too. Let's do these. We have our fleet? Where is our fleet? There it is. Is that all of our fleets? Hopefully. Outposts. Let's go. We have two of them here. What are they? Like, they're not strong. We can just go kill them. Like a 2 million fleet should be more than enough, I would imagine. There's 1 billion outposts around though. Is there an outpost here? Like, what is blinking here? What is the purpose of this? I'm not entirely sure. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's not important. What is important is we need to find our fleets. There they are. That's all of them. And none of those are our fleets. Okay. There's another population embarked. I actually don't know if we're going to be able to get all of our populations embarked in time for this, this last exodus. It's kind of a little bit worrying. We have a lot of planets still to go. If we win, it doesn't matter, because we'll have all the time that we need to do it. But if we don't, then we will be on a very short time limit. Oh, we got another big chunk of... I guess that was a little bit ago. We got another big chunk of nanites. Come on, guys. Get in there.
Special project complete. Special project complete.
Oh, this is super easy to kill these things. Okay. Basically no effort involved at all. The target we raided was loaded with medical supplies. Our boarding crews were able to retrieve part of the cargo, which consisted of MRI scanners, magnetometers, ultrasound probes, and other advanced equipment used in neuroimaging science. Despite being a synthetic being, Cetana seems unusually concerned with functioning of biological minds. Why is this not dead?
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Why is our fleet in melee? Whatever, it doesn't matter. I actually don't think they'll even be able to kill a ship. Maybe one ship. Oh, one ship died, okay. We'll rebuild that. Oh, 2 ships, that is unacceptable losses. This shouldn't have happened. How did this occur? Did I not research this project or something? It's already been researched apparently. Okay. Rebuild that ship. Are you still researching this? Yes, okay, there's still a beacon going there. Let's get you down here. You can start researching that project as you come in. Our other fleet should be over here sometime in the future. That world's done. Where's the next one? Trin's Promise is a core system. We're going to leave that one alone for now. Nothing else up here. These are all gone. Let's go to Trijam and start doing this one. According to the details displayed on their cryopod, the alien's name is Elik Nerith Karak, and she's been here for 3,213,213,293,124 stellar rotations. The pod itself was one of the many we recovered in a sealed chamber under Japris 1's surface. Against all odds, Elik's pod remains functional. The alien remains in a state of suspended animation. Although the subroutines keeping her dormant have recently ceased their operation, Elik Nerith Karak has been partially conscious ever since. By scanning her brainwaves, we may be able to learn more about about this impossibly ancient creature, as well as her connection to Cetana. An archaeological site at Nexus 0? Cool. Alright, well, we do have a scientist there. Still doing the databank, though, so we don't have a scientist there. But we do have a scientist somewhere. You are a scientist somewhere. Come excavate that. Thank you. Why? Okay. Dear ships. Move as one unit. Oh, all my ships are doing dumb things. It's fine. 1,000,000 fleet strength can deal with that. Get over here. One of you go deal with this. Just split these all up. Where's that big fleet? There's get another one. Research that. Give me another one. I think it's all of them. Okay. Those can all be dealt with. Beacons across the galaxy continue to send their call to Cetana, yet no signs of activity have been detected near the towers. Based on our past findings, we can safely assume no living survivors will be found at those sites. An unshakable faith in their queen is all that remains of Cetana's followers. Good. They didn't make it. It's a plus. Horizon Needle's doing its thing. I also am blinded. The sun has just come up and is extremely bright. I may have to close the blinds. We're gonna let this go. I'll be back in 1 sec. It is now significantly less bright. That's good. This fleet needs more ships. It's lost some.
Special project complete.
I like how we were raiding this base, technically. Without warning, a subspace beacon was detected, and that originated from within our own territory. Previous system surveys showed no artificial structures in the area, which appears to be uninhabited. Either the beacon was placed there recently, unbeknownst to us, or it was hidden by a cloaking shield, which has since been disabled. I'm going to move these ships back and then fire at these ships. Where's the beacon? Lost beacon. Alright, let's ping that. It's right there. Let's find a scientist. You're a scientist. Go research that,
Hostile
please.
fleet assets engaged.
We lost another ship, but that's fine. Alright. The recent raid on Cetana's infrastructure did not uncover any significant clues to our plans, but we secured access to a large cargo hold and were able to retrieve its contents. Bunch of engineering research. Go help this place out, I guess.
Special project complete.
Sometimes it doesn't actually make them attack, which is weird. Anywho, build those. Go up here with the other fleet. We'll just shoot at the enemies, I guess.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Special project complete.
They do a lot of damage, I'll give them that. Their weapons are still very powerful, despite only having 100,000 fleet strength or whatever. Do we have any construction ships around? Fill up these holes in our territory with? Okay. So those ones are done. There's one more up there. How's our thing coming along? Very well, actually. Our other fleet has not arrived up there yet, but this one has. Oops, I shouldn't have clicked on that. Queen's Bounty, something finished. Probably another raid-related thing. Back this one up a little, and then turn around and fire. That'll take care of itself. 24,000 more nanites worth of stuff. Is our Horizon Needle done its thing? Nope, not quite. Turgem's done. Okay, ghost ships. After the fight, we scanned the wrecks for survivors to interrogate, only to discover that the ships never had a crew. The vessels are entirely automated, controlled at a distance through FTL receivers installed on the bridge. Rather than typical ships, it'd be more accurate to consider these vessels an extension of Cetana's body. Okay. Next planet on our list is where? Just following the hyperlanes. Tempestua. Stormwall. What kind of planet are you? Good enough. Are any of these planets? No. I think these are all... I cracked all these planets instead. Why is there a loyal brood here? Did I send it over here? I must have, but... But why? Oh well. It doesn't matter. This fleet is almost in range of the raid. We have the Lost Beacon going. Good. Archaeological. Oh, memory imaging. First report. Our imaging team has delivered a batch of video clips created by sampling Elec Nerith Karak's brainwaves. Clip 1. A green sky dotted by bright orange clouds. A pale hand reaches up, pointing at an amorphous creature softly floating in the sky. A vaulted chamber full of four-armed humanoids. They cluster around a robed figure, listening. Her words are a mere mumble. The exact wording long forgotten, but the gentleness of her voice is still there, enveloping the room in a loving embrace. The same vaulted space now in disarray. Lamps shattered on the floor, benches piled up against the door to barricade it, laser rifles flashing in the dark, and repeated voices cursing the same name, Zarklan. Zarklan and his disciples, they say, here to destroy us. Hold the barricade, protect the queen. The last lamp falls with a crash, plunging the room into darkness. In the distance, someone is crying. Queen Cetana, her face resplendent, her benevolent gaze warmed by a smile. Understood. So she is a cultist. Or he is a cultist. Either one. that's the last of the beacons or the outposts we need to kill, I think.
Construction complete.
Construction. What am I building? Oh, right, I'm building stations. Just to fill in holes in my empire.
Special project.
We never actually did kill the dimensional horror, not that we needed to, but kind of forgot about it entirely. I'm gonna move all of our big fleets back to our home world for now. More clips. Four armed humanoids gather around a robed figure, lifting her limbs. She reveals the metallic frame beneath. Excited murmurs fill the room as a shining hand reaches out to bless a kneeling worshipper. Wary eyes are reflected on a dull computer screen. Whispers repeat in a dark room. Eternal peace. The end of all suffering. An existence without pain. Snow-capped mountains. Black skies. A chunk of ice floats on a pool of clear liquid and then catches fire. Queen Cetana, her face resplendent, her benevolent gaze warmed by a smile. Freaking cultists, man. It's their fault that this is happening.
Technological acquisition successful.
More strikecraft damage. More strikecraft fire rate. Yes. Give me bigger, better ships. We're gonna need them at some point. At least they're doing something useful in the form of they're killing all the convoys, which I do like that.
Construction complete.
That's super helpful of them. At least they're being somewhat useful against Cetana. Also can't see Cetana's fleets. There's one there. Another population's gone. Good.
Technological acquisition successful.
Next planet. Gonna leave some of these alone because they're producing a bunch of nanites for us. This one's not. Actually, you know what? Let's do the ring world. Let's get those done. Or we'll start down here. These planets are newer and will be less useful, like Burr. We'll start our way out and move in. That's probably the best choice. Move in towards our core territories, where the better planets are. Ooh, more physics research. More shields? More shields. We have armor.
Construction complete.
Don't care about that. How's this coming along? 94%. How's this coming along? 87%. Okay, good. Everything's working out pretty okay, I think. The signal tower found on Tracks Offco 1 is surrounded by the ruins of a vast military complex. The buildings have been erected some distance around the beacon, as if to contain it. Radiometric dating indicates the surrounding structures are more recent than the tower, and were built using a vastly different technology. A research squad has been tasked to investigate the ruins. Interesting. Another archaeological site. So, we've damaged to Cetana plus 125%. The decision to fully engage Cetana is imminent. Any act of aggression, whether by us or her, will unveil the truth and plunge us into total war. Up until now, Cetana's technology has helped her to effectively counter every assault. However, recent advances have improved our understanding of the way in which she protects herself. Armed with this knowledge, we may have a chance to defeat her. The revelation of our newfound technology is a double-edged sword. While it allows us to enter the open conflict with the so-called queen, it also lays bare our opposition to her plans. We must prepare. Everything depends on this. Let's do the excavation site here, too. Let's make them faster at archaeology. Actually, this one is a level 2. Can you be better at archaeology? No. No, you can't. That's because you're not really an archaeologist. You're a governor. That I've just jammed into a science ship. Luckily, we'll easily still have 3 or 2 years left, so we can get another big boost of nanites. We're embarking Burr. Good. This is all no planets. Next one is going to be, I guess we're going to start doing Grimdor Pava, and then we'll start doing our ring worlds slowly but surely. Not what I wanted to do. Ruins of a city reduced to a battle zone. The buildings scorched, the streets clogged with the dead. Distant screams interrupted by the fizzle of a laser. Across a green sky, a blazing vessel drops something heavy and round on the building, which erupts in a pillar of flames. Queen Cetana, her face resplendent, her benevolent gaze warmed by a smile. 2 children playing in a field laughing. They bounce the ball back and forth in their 4 arms. Queen Cetana, same thing again. The third report, she's becoming more weird by the second. That's a pretty giant fleet. I wonder how much fleet strength that is. Every
Construction
3 fleets is
complete.
about 1,000,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I was counting. Come on, game. Okay, there's another planet here. Oh, that's not the same planet. Burr. There's more here. Okay, let's start counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-ish million, give or take. So we'll have about 30 million fleet strength. We need more still, but we will get more, a little bit more anyways. I wonder if these excavation sites will come to. I don't think I actually remember doing all of them. Cetana's databank is done too in 1 second. We're going to crack it open. Because I don't care about pissing her off. Oh, that's the planet then. I was like, oh, that was very fast for that 1%, but no. Burr is gone. Pava is next. The cache. After a massive excavation effort, the databank on Epira 2A is secure. Initial geological surveys indicate the cache has lain buried for more than 100,000 years. Remarkably, it shows it retains its charge, hinting that decryption may be relatively straightforward. Open it. We open the databank because screw Cetana. Is it a event or? What are the debris? I guess we can get Cetana and nanite research, but I don't care about that. Convoys are doing their thing. I don't care about any of those. Because the other people are handling it. Most of the information on the databank is beyond recovery, but one semi-intact entry remains. 5th of Arkle, 1st Eon. If this is true, then life as we know it will be. Get this information to the High Marshal and contact the League of Worlds immediately. We must prepare. Repeat, the Queen's Guard is in pursuit. May this message reach you, and may she must be stopped. Try to eliminate all trace of our decryption. The last clip from the memory imaging team is 6 hours long. Oh. Over and over again, the images repeated. Queen Cetana, her face resplendent, her benevolent gaze warmed by a smile. Curious child, you disappoint me. What are you talking about? You thought I would not notice? This cache has clearly been tampered with. And what did you find there, I wonder? Was the knowledge pleasing to you? Do you not perceive how these fruitless attempts to defy me can only result in more suffering? No matter, every misstep offers a chance to learn. I look forward to instructing you. Be ready. In our great work, many future tasks remain. Whatever your plans, they will not succeed. Child, in me lies your hope. Why continue with this obstinacy? Whatever you think you know of me, the truth is far greater. My patience is boundless. I will contact you again soon. Shut her off. And we have almost finished this archaeological site. The other one's going, but I don't know if it's going anywhere yet. It's got a huge breakthrough chance, or very low breakthrough chance for us. In fact, it's 0. That's because he is a level 2 scientist, so there is that. Those fleets are all good. These fleets are not part of our main fleet for some reason. Go back to our main fleet. The other way we can deal with this too, since we have a bunch of influence, is moving populations off of worlds entirely. And just having less places to deal with. Like if we resettle people to, I don't know, where's God? Does anyone have jobs? That's the other thing. I guess we don't really care about jobs too much. We could just put them in the lathe, honestly. That's what we'll do. We're going to get rid of planets and send them all to the lathe. I don't actually care if we have to kill them. We'll burn 5 worlds. That way we can actually maybe get this in time. I guess we can just normal speed this. Some of these worlds are just the worst, too. Like, there's nothing good about this world. Get to the lathe. Everyone gets to the lathe. We'll get some good tech out of this, and we'll turn them all into research. Okay, I'm gonna pause while I do this because it's way faster. The game little chugs when you do this without the game paused, so it's the last one we can do for now anyways, so. Alright. Oh, Peva's done. We don't actually need to do that one anymore. Okay, next one. I guess we'll leave our ring worlds for now. Let's just start this next one. Oh, it's actually a good world too. It's producing some of our alloys. Oh well. Archaeological site finished. Further scans of Alec, Nerith, Karak's thoughts have failed to deliver new insights. The alien's mind is heavily decayed. Their thoughts are cycling through the tattered scraps of their memories. As we wind down the operation, the question now becomes what to do with the subject herself. We can gain unity, or return her to her queen. Let's discuss her return. I'm actually curious. What's that gonna do? Oh, we actually have to talk to her. I see, okay. We found one of your followers, Alec Nerith Karak. Imagine it, to dream and be aware of our dreaming for centuries, for millennia, the poor child. How they must have suffered. I am pleased you brought this matter to my attention. Your compassion does you credit, but events are now in motion that cannot be undone. The dreamer has no further role to play in this work. May they rest now, secure in the knowledge that I have returned. They suffered in your name. Some of your followers were found in cryopods, an unnecessary sacrifice, but their loyalty removes me profoundly. I felt their summons and made room for them in my heart, but their ambition outstripped their ability. The attempt to prolong their lives fell short. Let's make sure their sacrifice was not in vain. With the completion of our task, every sentient being will know peace. You didn't even try to find them. We know what you are planning. Deciphering the contents of the databank was the choice of a willful child, and your knowledge of its meaning is limited. You were given a task, you faltered, mediate on this, and you will be one step closer to understanding. We will stop you. End communication. We're gonna fight her soon. We still need more time to build more ships. As many nanites as we can build. Are they fighting her? They are. They're fighting her main... They're actually at war with her. So they're fighting her main fleets.
Technological
Some of them.
successful.
Not that one, though. These ones are. And they're losing. We'll keep building up and then we're going to go in pretty soon here. Let's get explosive weapon damage. Not that that matters anymore now that I think about it. We don't have... Oh, yes, we do. Yeah, we do. We have some... swarmers that have missiles, right? Or torpedoes, I should say. I'm going to wait for our next big dump of nanites, and then we'll get started with... moving towards the war. The actual war. Because it looks like her defenders are all but gone. There's only a couple left. There's one there. I mean, there's these ones up here, but I don't care about those. We can just go kill them. After the next nanite dump, we'll go and start killing. Practice our stabbing. This world will be resettled soon. How many more worlds do I have? I have 18 frontier worlds, 11 other worlds, 10 other worlds, I should say. Just went down by one. Crazy amount of ships we're building. Or we're going to build, I guess, more accurately. I feel like this isn't all of our interdictors, but it might be. Guess we can look around. Oh, actually, we can't. because some of them might be just blocked. Alright, now tell us where they all are. Blah, blah, blah. Where are you? You're at Apira. Oh, that's our homeworld, right? That's good. Apira's fine. An Exeter or Apira should be the only places. There's somebody here way up there. Let's bring them home. Okay, everyone else is fine. Oh, we found something in the Bale Temple. Yeah, whatever, I don't care right now. The ruined construction is a tangle of looming spires, a cathedral wrapped in steel. The walls were built to withstand heavy artillery fire, yet they are scarred by no signs of battle. The only damage here has been done by the passage of time. Cetana's beacon rests in the central courtyard, surrounded by a multitude of sensor and weapon turrets. Whoever built the complex went to great lengths to guard this place. As theorized, the temple eluded our sensors thanks to an elaborate cloaking shield. The mechanism was found near the tower and is still in working condition. It has been manually disabled by an unknown agent. Scout the building. Cool, cool. We have 5 months before we hit our next... What's fighting us? Oh, right, the pirates. Did they... They spawned here and immediately died. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, that took care of itself, I guess. I missed attack. More shields? More shields. Come on, a couple more months. Is this... That's a Colossus. Where's our... Oh, there it is. We almost have enough influence to get rid of another world. Our resources will start to dwindle a little bit. As long as we stay in the positives, though, we'll be okay. And since our ships have no upkeep, technically, other than our brood, which we can actually delete if we need to. I wonder what its upkeep is. The population embarked, good. Next world. Does it have an upkeep? I am legitimately curious now. I don't think it has an upkeep, actually. Cool. That helps us out. But as buildings go away, our need for energy will go down. We'll have to keep an eye on our rare resources. We're actually selling hundreds of them a month. We could get rid of a couple star bases too if we want to eke out a little bit of extra energy. Let's find some that we can get rid of. I think there's some up here that we can get rid of actually. Like none of these. Maybe over here. Yes. You random starbase. I don't need that. Let's get rid of that. Going over starbase cap is pretty expensive, and if we can solve that problem, and it'll help a little bit. Next world. This is a big resource world. Let's just send them all to the lathe. Get as much research out of them as we can. They're either going to be in the Horizon Needle or in the lathe. There's not going to be anyone else left. "17 worlds to go. Oh, we did get them another boost of nanites, though. That is all of the nanites we need for the rest of our fleets at the moment. Probably a few more, even. 82,000, we can build another fleet. Let's get another... Right. That's another population down. There's another world here. Okay, that's all building. I did build a new fleet, but I can't... Now I can pause, I guess. It moves it around a lot. There we go. Torp swarmers. Build 2 more of those. Then we'll just grab another normal one as well. Strikecraft one. Keep building ships. What fleet is this? This must be a torpedo fleet. They're not as powerful as our other ones because they have less repeatable tech done, but at the same time, they'll be able to do a shit ton of damage to Cetana, assuming they don't immediately get shredded upon entering your system. Which is possible. And as soon as these are done building, we're going to go in. Another planet down. Gotta keep going. It's going to cut into our nanite production quite severely eventually, but doesn't matter. We need to get it all ready. I guess we don't need billions of rare resources. Our energy is actually going up the more buildings we get rid of, which makes sense. Strikecraft stuff. Yeah, our torpedo ones are about a third of the strength of the other ones, but they hit way above their weight in terms of fighting Cetana. 20,000 more. Keep building. I'm going to move my fleets into position. Not you. You are a science ship. What are you going to do in a fight? Other than die immediately. Let's fight one of her fleets. Let's get over here. Let's see how this goes. This one's already damaged. They killed a bit of it. It's just kind of chilling over here. So let's just go here. Or not. You know what? Just come over here. I don't want it to be too close. We are best at long range. I can actually come up here. It's bombing a system. We're going to go save that planet. Not because I care about the planet, but because I want to destroy their ship. This is, their ships. If we notice our resources plunge too far, we'll have to revamp some of our remaining worlds to make it not as dire. We don't have enough to abandon this world yet, but soon. We just have to stay slightly in the positives. We can be making 1 energy and 1 mineral a month. That's all we need, technically. Go kill this fleet. I'm so excited to try a fight out against these guys. What are they doing? They're just flying around in circles, being weird. There's 3 battleship type ships and 18 of their escort ships. Our several million interdictors showed up. Now there's another planet gone. Keep going. Oh, we can get rid of another world too. Let's get rid of this one. Into the lathe. We're down almost 1,000 pops. Which is pretty good. So if we can blast through her guard units,
Technological acquisition successful.
we can go fight her directly. She is going to be something else though. I remember on times 25, I played a game on times 25, and her regeneration was intense. I still don't know if we have enough ships, even with all these fleets. Also, that's a lot of Praetorians. Look at that giant armada of Praetorians we have now. That's pretty cool. If only we had more time, I would wait for another burst of those just to get a couple more cool ships going, but we don't have time for that. That's just a lot of ships. It's 258 Broodmother and Warrior class ships, and then 216 of their little escort things, all firing missiles and swarmlings. Now, unfortunately, even though we are doing pretty great in terms of stuff, even lag is going down a bit because we're finally getting rid of some planets and they're busy losing all their ships to Cetana, or sort of winning sometimes. Anyways, long story short, lag is going to be really bad when we start to actually fight, and so it's going to be, we're not going to be able to really watch too much, I don't think. I'll try. Although I don't think it's going to work out too well. Still good on resources. Good, excellent. For now. Alright, we're going back into the system. I'm going to set this to fight. And then... Oh, we can't fight it yet. I guess we can just war deck on her. Let's war deck on Cetana. I think it's time. It's good enough time. We just gotta get out of the system first. Almost. I hit it too many times. Twice was too many times. Okay. Cetana. War is the only way to stop you. Reckless offspring. I believe you were on the cusp of wisdom, yet you persist in defiance. Consider carefully. If this is truly the course you wish to pursue. You stand at the threshold of exhausting my forbearance. I cannot afford to further indulge in such folly. Yes. See you on the battlefield, mother. Okay, grab ships. Shoot fleet. Back out of system.
Hostile stationary.
We had to
asset
wait for a sec.
engaged.
Okay. Her guard ships are getting just pulverized. Good. Sensor data reveals that Cetana has dismantled her outposts, recalling all garrison fleets to her capital. Now we can exploit that. What happened to half of her fleet? I don't think we killed her fleet. I think it vanished. Her fleet power is 187 million. Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be a very interesting fight, one way or the other. We'll keep moving our planets away so that we can maybe escape if we need to. I have no idea if we're shooting or our brood's dying. Is she dying? Her fleet has gotten way more strong. But is also now dying very quickly, so I could not tell you if we're oh, we're definitely winning. How many ships did we lose? Not very many. Oh, we lost 100,000 nanites worth. That was a bunch. Now it's at millions. Why does our fleet keep going up in size? Now it's at 10 million. Maybe it's regenerating quickly? I don't know. Well, our brood is going to die, but there's nothing we can do about that. Did it go up to 16 million? I'm really confused as to what's happening with this fleet. It's dying, though. Kinda? I am moderately confused what's going on there. I think we're winning. I can't tell if we're winning. We're against like an infinite-sized fleet. Okay, it's gone. Whatever it was that was doing that. Right, we're still in combat with the station. Shouldn't have clicked. That was a bad call. I don't know how many ships we just ended up killing, or why its fleet strength jumped from like 20 million to, or maybe it's, I don't know how many it was, 2 million? I think it was more than that. I clicked too soon. Now I must play the waiting game. Our brood basically got shredded. Nothing we can do about that. Alright, click off that. Let this do what it does. Then we'll go fight the other weirdly powerful units. Are we not destroying the station? I don't want to go in there, I just want to see what's going on. Let's pause. This is going to suck. This is going to lag us really badly, but I need to see what's happening with the station, because I don't know why we... It's not dead? It should be. Oh, it is dead. I think? Yeah, I just don't think we've claimed the system yet. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. It should switch to our control, or I guess the AI's control shortly. Let's get out of here. Or try to. I'm sad about our brood, but there's nothing we could have done about that. That's just the way of the world. The way of the galaxy, if you will. Oh, this is slow. I'm legitimately concerned we don't have the damage output to beat her regeneration, though. That's okay. We're doing a pretty good job at getting rid of our planets, so we can always leave if we need to. This should jump out shortly, hopefully. We'll wait till the system reverts back to control, and then we'll jump into our next Guardian fleet. Once we take down all of our Guardian fleets, we'll punch through her defense stations, and then we'll fight Cetana, and win or lose. We won't be able to rebuild our fleet in time for a second assault, so... Okay. I'm really hoping we get out of the system soon. It's thinking. Oh, the sound turned off. That's not a great sign. Sound came back. That's a good sign. Come on, game. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm not sure if it's actually going to crash this time or not. It's thinking. It's pondering what it wants to do. Giving it some solid thought. I'm going to give it a couple more seconds here. Like 30 seconds or so. If we can't get out of the system in 30 seconds, we may just restart the game really quickly. Yes, it worked! Okay, we're out of the system. Good, 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 good. Sweet. Alrighty, so let's let this finish its stuff. They might be occupying a planet. I don't actually care. Let's move into the next system. And try and get away from anything to do with this. Unselect the fleets. Just do this. Oh, we have more fleets over here. Oh, a couple anyways.
Hostile fleet assets engage.
Let it do its thing. Even on the main screen, we're going at like 1 day every 5 seconds or so. Maybe a little more than that, but... We're losing some of our torpedo craft for sure. And some of our strike craft guys. And maybe some interdictors. But their fleet is getting pulverized, so that's a plus. Or is it? It seems to regenerate really fast, so I'm not entirely sure if we're winning or losing against it. We're definitely winning. But it regenerates itself to like new numbers really fast. But we did win. Okay. One more guard unit to go. On this side, I should say. There's more on this side, but do we need to care about those? Yes, because if we go in Cetana and they come back, We have to fight all of them. It's going to be bad news for us. So we kill all the guard units first. Only 6,500 out or nanites. Has our nanite production gone down a little bit? A little bit, not that much. Are you done? Almost. More worlds to go. No. Yes, there's definitely. Oh no, it's gone. It took a second to go away. Let's continue onwards. More worlds to embark. And we almost can do another system. Oh, they jumped in. Okay, well, that was bad on their part. We did lose a bunch of ships. Not super a lot, but some. That was this defense fleet. Okay, it's gone. We still haven't lost that many ships, which is kind of nice. We do need to go to this side, though. What are these guys doing? This giant fleet here. Let's go here, and then here. We can't go fight her yet. We'll die.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
So we'll go there, and then we'll loop around here. Oh, I shouldn't be holding on to this fleet. Yep, that was a bad call. Okay. Because we have an orbital station. What is this fleet doing? That's our brood. What is it doing? Don't know. Can we pause for a sec? This is a occupied system, obviously. Whatever, I don't care about it. We're not going to bother. If they want to go save their own world, they can. It's not our world, and I don't care about their world at all. Okay, we'll take that, jump around to this side, kill that, come in through this side, kill all this, all the way down, and then we'll be set. They also might give us a chance to get to our next nanite swarm thing. That'd be nice. Also, their fleets could be helpful. They're not a small fleet. It's not the worst fleet in the world, looking at their ships.
Council agenda available.
They even have a juggernaut there. Why are you going in by yourself? Why are these ships not going anywhere? Oh, they are. They're just, for some reason, slightly slower than our torpedo ships or something. Ah, I pressed the button. Whatever, it's fine. They'll all go eventually, and it's not a big deal. Gotta not. Oh, come on. I'm beginning to think maybe like a extremely wide, but like ancient ship build would have been better. Because ancient ships punch above their weight too, Fallen Empire ships, but they're not free like nanites are. And we would have needed a lot more naval cap than 820. Okay. Let that do its thing. Are you done this world? Nope. I can almost do another world.
Stationary asset engaged.
I'm losing ships pointlessly because these ones aren't moving for some reason. What are they doing? Okay, I'm going to try and click on this giant fleet and see what's going on with it. It's going to lock us up for a sec. They should all be moving together, in theory. But they're not. There are negative 2 days to move, so they're just not going. Why are they going? What are they still stuck in combat with? I'm losing so many ships because of this stupid whatever's going on here. Housing orbital. What the hell is that?
Alert. Fleet unit offline.
We're losing ships because of this. Okay, I need to pause. This is so stupid. Alright. Let's take a look what's going on here. Some sort of housing orbital is just bouncing in and out of existence and stopping us from moving. Literally. I think that they have... Oh, I can't zoom in. It's so slow. Our fleet is stuck fighting in this system against these stupid little Cetana things. Okay. Let's try and get out of here. Good times, waiting for things to happen. Please, Paradox, fix your endgame engine a little bit one day. I know you added the interdictors to make it less laggy, but they're worse than the swarmers. Need to balance them a little bit more. Come on, game. It's time to get out of the system now. It's also going to cause so much lag because all these strike craft are going to be fighting these bases basically forever. I don't know how we're going to deal with this. Well, our torpedo craft will die on the other one. I mean, I think they can win eventually, but still. This is really painful, honestly. Once we get out of the system, we should be okay, though. Oh, music turned off. That means it's getting closer to being able to kick us out of the system, probably. When the music comes back, we know it's good. Wait for the program. I know it's crashing. Or trying to crash. Keep waiting, it's fine. It'll respond. It always does in the end. Unless this is the one time it doesn't. Maybe we should just restart it anyways. Maybe it'll help get rid of that stupid housing thing that's going on. Man, it's painful though. What was that? A weird clicking sound. Alright, well, you know what? It finished crashing. Let's relaunch. Resume. Here we go. Launching back in. Sometimes you just need to crash the game entirely. Sometimes you need to break the thing for it to be fixed. Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. Okay. We're back in. Our fleet's still there. This one hasn't jumped. We actually went back in time a couple seconds. So let's just stop that one from jumping. Let's let this fleet do whatever it's doing until it can jump. Oh, this is... something's happening here. We don't know what the inhabitants of this place were doing, but there's no doubt they undertook their mission with religious fervor. For each shooting range on the complex, we found a chapel. For each ancient weapon, a votive shrine. A legion of believers once lived here, thousands of individuals sleeping, training, and praying together. Their community welcomed multiple species, judging by the statues of forgotten saints still adorning the halls. Perhaps disturbed by the stone figures, some researchers reported seeing shadows moving in the empty corridors. Our scans detected no signs of life on the planet, yet we're hesitant to dismiss these concerns. Lower level time. Go. Let this do whatever it's doing. When these jump, I'm going to try and actually just jump into the next system first. And we maybe just go after Cetana. This is impossible to control the fleets. I'm just going to try and get them to the next thing. And then maybe we just go straight for Cetana. Straight for the throat. Worst case, we die and we immediately try and galaxy out. And I think the game would actually speed up once we have no more ships left. In fact, it definitely would. Let's see if they can leave the system at some point. I've set them to do so. And we'll just wait for them to do whatever they're doing. Now, the other half of things is this situation going on here. We'll keep building more ships. Hopefully eventually they'll get out of there. If not, we actually will just lose because we can't move our fleet. Because of whatever's going on in the system. Oh, they're sending ships back too. Maybe they can take some of the fire for this. Yeah, whatever's going on in the system is stupid. They're like housing districts are building, or whatever she has. We go to one of these other systems. There's another guard fleet here that spawned. But yeah, I don't know what. I guess she just continually builds up her systems. Send all your fleets back to deal with this so I can move my fleet. I shouldn't have clicked. I should not have clicked. Maybe I should have brought a planet cracker with me to blow up the planet here. I wonder if I still could. Maybe. Okay, let's try that. Let's get rid of that fleet. Where's our planet cracker? It's down here somewhere. What are you guys doing? They're taking over more systems? I don't know what they're doing. Okay, well, another one of our worlds is gone. Okay, what other planets do we have over on this side? This one. Okay, I need my planet cracker. Where is that? Here. Jump up to here. Actually, you can just move up all the way. No, you can't. Go to here. And then jump in. Oh, one of our fleets managed to get through. Some of our fleets are going. Okay, they're going to be able to leave the system. Some of them are anyways. We still need more to leave the system, obviously, but at least some of them got out, I guess. So Cetana has a guard unit there in her... Oh, jumped away. It's 30 million right now. Yes. These are all still fighting, sort of. But their ships are now there too, so hopefully we'll be able to break free at some point and get out of there. Oh. I was like, why are things not moving? But then I realized I had not unpaused the game. We can get rid of another world.
Council agenda ready.
Off to the lathe you guys go. Most of them are maintenance drones anyway, so they're just a waste of resources. Okay, that world's done. Almost all of our fleets have gotten out. Only a couple remain over there. Should be able to click on them. We've lost a bunch of them, although I'm not sure if that was part of this encounter at this stupid system where we can't flee the system, or as a result of something else, but... Now you can see what's going on. Look at how dumb that is. They're just stuck in perpetual combat with a housing orbital that keeps respawning. Did they get away?
Hostile stationary
One of them got away.
asset engaged.
They all got away. Did we lose any ships for that? Unclear. Do we just go in on Cetana and hope for the best here? Also unclear. This one done? Okay, we need another system. Oh, I might have accidentally embarked the planet that they were going to, or transferred all of the people off the planet it was going to. How many planets do we have left? 9, 14, 23, 32. It's getting a lot closer. Our population is down to 3,100, which is still a ton. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to go in to fight Cetana. Or do we just go? I don't even know where fleets are. We could just go. There's a big fleet there. Oh, it's one of her defense fleets.
Alert. Fleet unit offline.
Oh, we lost some ships. That's fine. If they come to fight us, they'll die. We'll wait to see what happens with this. If they come to fight us here, then we'll kill them first, and then we'll
Technological acquisition successful.
Although I do kind of want to see what the best... See, I'm of two minds. I want to see what the best angle is to attack her, but at the same time, I don't want to move anywhere else. I think this side's actually not too bad either. I think the best side might be Balzar, whatever. Another population embarked. Keep going. We can almost abandon another world. Our resources are okay still. We're way down on rare resources, but nothing we can do about that at the moment. Do we just go? Try it out? I might wait for a year and a half. Though I don't know how much time we have, but kind of want to get these fleets topped up. We're down 1.7 million nanites worth. So we'll get 500,000, which should give us a good boost. But do we wait? Or do we just go in with everything and hope for the best? You know what? Let's just go in and hope for the best. If it doesn't work, then we are doomed and we need to flee the galaxy as soon as possible. Let's pause. Don't go in all the way. Go there. Try and stay away from her guns as much as possible. Then we gotta get out of the system and not hold on to it, because there's no way
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
that we can possibly watch this. Alright, that's our moment of truth. It's gonna be the laggiest fight. There's gonna be so many strike craft in the air, we just can't watch. Hey, we have a... Oh, we never actually picked a tech. Sure, energy credits, I guess. It's the moment of truth for our fleet. We'll either be able to kill her, or our fleets will all die, and we need to retreat as fast as possible. Out of the galaxy. And into our own galaxy. Leaving this world to die on its own. Our fleets are getting killed very quickly. I have no idea what's happening in that system. Hey, our other guys are coming in too. Her hit points are going up as we fight. Or something, I don't know, it's hard to tell. I kind of want to look into that system, but I also really know that we can't. We're still at 13,000 ships. Although they're going down quite fast. But I think that's all of our interdictors dying. We'll just see what happens. Nothing we can do about it now. I'm just gonna keep embarking worlds and hope that we can't escape when we inevitably die. We'll go take a look at...
Alert. Fleet unit offline.
Somebody died. One of my fleets died. I don't know which one, but one of them. The game is very slow at the moment, and we can almost get another colony gone. Come on, game. Give me a little bit of extra there. Oh, almost. So close. Yes. Resettling to the lathe. The lathe only has our own people left in it for the most part. Just turning into more research. Not that it matters, but 7, 16, 21, 30. This one's done too. That's done. Let's get here. Unclear what's going on in there. On one hand, I kind of want to take a look to see if we've even killed the stations or anything. On the other hand, okay, let's try. It's going to freeze up our game, hands down, but let's just see where we're at. Have we even killed any of the stations? No. No, we have not. Although her hull's pretty low. Lower than I would have thought. Is she being attacked? I don't know if she's even being attacked. Like, I don't know what's going on in the system. I guess we just leave it. There's nothing I can tell out of this. Some of her stations look pretty hurt, at least a little bit, and it looks like most of the damage is done to our interdictors and our torpedo ships, with most of our strike craft ones still sitting way back, possibly still launching strike craft, hopefully. Let's just get out of the system and let it do its thing, I guess, and win or lose on that one. I just heard the fans on my computer really start to like grind up. Now they're really trying their best at the moment. Just gotta wait for us to get out of the system again, and we can let it continue on its way, and we'll continue abandoning worlds and embarking people. I think the next thing on our list after those couple planets down in the south there are going to be our ring worlds, because that's a lot of planets worth. That's 8 planets, I think. I think we have 2 full ring worlds. Look at our empire sprawl going down, though. We're down 600 or so since we started jamming people into either the lathe or into the needle. There we go. Alright, let it do its thing. I don't know if our fleets are going to win. We'll see. I can't watch the fight, so I can't see what's going on in it. We'll either defeat her, and the splash screen will come up, or we will lose, and the lag will end, basically. We are losing lots of ships. I'm not sure if they're torpedo ships or the other kind. If our strike craft ships can keep out of range, though, and destroy all the stations, and then just keep spamming strike craft onto Cetana, we do stand a chance. It's simply a matter of whether that's a thing that's going to happen or not. Our strike craft fleets are actually all in good shape, too. It looks like most of them are still fully intact, or like down a handful of ships. at the most. It's our interdictor fleets. They have been wiped all the way out. I'm actually going to get rid of them. Why am I putting them at 0? I can just delete them. We're not going to rebuild them. Oh yeah, they're all gone. Every single interdictor fleet is dead. Even some of our torpedo fleets are gone. Actually, that's our Swarmling fleet. So our Praetorian. Our torpedo fleets are actually not doing too bad. I guess. I don't know if that's actually a torpedo fleet or not. I don't think it is. That's a strike craft fleet for sure. She's at 100% hull. Alright, let's just keep going. Okay, I got disconnected from Paradox. That's fine. I wonder if they're like, you're too laggy, you can't be connected to our system. I'm just kidding. That has nothing to do with that. So our ring worlds are down here. There's a couple other planets down here. Or maybe there's not. Do we already get all the planets down here? Yeah. There's one down there. There's Sol. There's Unif. There's our core systems. And then there's our second sector systems. And I think that's pretty well it. The ring worlds make up most of this area. Frontier sectors only have 7 planets left. There'll be less when I take this one, this one. I'll go down through Sol and stuff. I'll get rid of all the frontier ones first, and then we'll start doing this sector, get rid of all of them. And then we'll do this sector, get rid of all of them. And then we'll finally do our core sector, because I think... And then, oh, our nearest wormhole is actually really close, too. I'm going to send a fleet. This is not a good fleet for this. Oh, well. To kill a dimensional horror? Maybe? I think it does AoE, and I think it's going to nuke our fleets, but whatever. This could be going okay. I can't tell. Our ships are not dying very fast, so... Then again, the game is not running very fast, so it's a bit of a toss-up. Whether it's that we're not getting killed as fast, or it's that the game is so slow that our losses are not registering properly, or are taking a long time. I'm willing to bet that that system has probably... Okay, let's take a quick look. I'm actually really curious. How many strike craft are in a Swarmling? Units 10. So it's 10 per wave, and they fire out constant waves. Probably millions of strike craft by this point. Hundreds of thousands at the very least. Oh, more than that, actually. Probably millions, honestly. It's possible we're going to win. Look at her hull. It's down to 71%. And it's going down fast. Like, really fast. For her ship. Because her ship, one, her hull is intensely good. Like, her regeneration is super good. It's the strike craft. There's so many of them, it's overwhelming her. We're actually gonna win. I didn't think we were going to. Full disclosure, I fully thought we were gonna have to escape the galaxy and just get out of here, but we've stopped losing a lot of ships. Like, we're losing little bits at a time, but not as fast as she's losing her hull. And we... Like, yeah, I'm willing to bet there's millions of strike craft in that system right now. So yeah, this is actually going to work really well. Then we'll embark the rest of our population and then flee the galaxy forever. There's a wormhole there. I guess we don't really need to go to that wormhole then. There's another one down here. Or, sorry, not wormhole. What am I saying wormhole for? Black hole. 31%. 29? This could be the end of Cetana. Do I try to go to the system and see what's going on there? No. I mean, yeah. It would be cool to watch the end of her. And see how many strikecraft are actually there. We'll do it when she's at 1% or 2%. It's going to freeze the game. For sure. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, pause. This is going to suck. But I kind of want to watch the end of Cetana. Times 80. I just want to see if we can see how many strikecraft are around here. Let's try and go in a little bit closer. Oh, the game didn't like that. It hasn't even moved a day. I can't see. There's nothing there. Oh yeah, it's freezing. Okay. I have no idea how many strikecraft are fighting her. I can't. The game hasn't actually spawned them into existence. This was a dumb choice, but I really want to see the end. You know? Sometimes you just want to see the cool thing you've accomplished. And instead we have to wait for it to stop crashing. Oh, there goes the sound. I mean, I should have realized after the millions of strikecraft that this was a bad idea. That comment kind of was on point, and I should have kept it out in the galaxy screen. We might have to restart the game again. The application's not responding. Program may respond if you wait. Yeah, I'll wait. Fine. I'll give it like 30 seconds, maybe. Oh, the sound is kicked back in. Good. I should have put it on slowest before we went in. I don't think the game can handle normal speed. Oh, it stopped doing things. There it is. Things are moving. Oh, you can see some things. Okay. This is fine. There's lines on the screen. That's a plus. I think if we can get this down to like slow or slowest, we'll be okay. It is... My monitor says 0 FPS. So it's less than 1 FPS right now. It's probably like 1 frame every minute or so. This was a bad idea. I may try and just get out of the system at this point. Come on. Alright, I've set it to go out of the system, and we're going to wait for it to do so. We're not going to be able to watch Cetana die. It's just not going to work. It would take us probably like an hour to watch it. We have to wait for it to kick us out of the system, and then she'll die, and we'll get the splash screen. And then we'll quickly leave the universe and call it a day. That's exciting. We'll have saved the universe yet again. All 4 crises. I really only thought we'd get 3. But, turns out Nanite Swarmers, extremely good against Cetana. Oh, music's kicked back in. That's a plus. All you need is 10,500 Swarmers, approximately. And lots of repeatable text. Come on, let me get out of the system, please. I hit E. We're just waiting to see what happens. Not pressing anything. We don't want to make the machine spirit, the machine spirit angry. The cogitators are already falling apart. We can see some of the ships going very slowly, but still waiting for it to kick us out. The galaxy screen. We can see like 20 strikecraft on the screen, but judging by how incredibly painful this lag is, I'm guessing there's probably 20 million. If you think about it, there's 10,500 ships. Each firing 10 ships. So that's 150,000. No. That's not right. Yeah. 105,000 strike craft. A volley. They've been in the system for a while, so they probably fired 6, 7, 8 volleys. So yeah, probably about 1 million strike craft, maybe more. It's gonna go. We're gonna get out of the system soon. I believe in us. It was a dumb idea to come in here. I was very excited to watch her ship blow up. It's moved. Things moved a tiny bit. Oh, I heard sounds. Queuing sounds. This is what happens. This is the lag. This is what peak performance looks like. And yes, theoretically the interdictors are better because they can hold multiple strike craft and they don't cause as much lag, but let's be clear, our interdictors died to a ship and all of our swarmers basically are still alive. So, you tell me which is a better choice. Oh, okay, we're stopped. The obliteration of Cetana's flagship signifies more than a mere military... Oh my god, look at the strike craft. Hang on, we're gonna read that in a sec, but look at how many strike craft are on the screen. It's literally a wall. It looks like a wall of steel and flesh around the sun. Anyways, the obliteration of Cetana's flagship signifies more than a mere military triumph. By severing the link to her forces, it heralds the death of her ambitions and the end of her reign. Across the galaxy, the nanites that once bound her formidable fleet and fortified her capital are experiencing a catastrophic collapse. Despite this moment of profound relief, the vanquished queen was still able to transmit a message to the galaxy. My children, I am sorry. I have failed you. Your defiance has doomed you and all those who come after to the endless grinding of the wheel. I can only hope that in time you'll understand. Perhaps one day you'll take up my cause and see the end of pain. Go in peace, my favored ones. She was no queen of ours. Although I can't click on it. It's going too slow. Those are our nanites. Or no, those are strike craft too. Are they? Yeah. Look at this. Holy crap. Look at how many strike craft are there. That's what was killing her. It literally is darkening the sky, like the sun. There's so many of them. I tried to get out of the system earlier, but I still don't think it's going. You can that is super cool looking, but also I understand why it was lagging so hard when we went into the system. It almost looks like a weird biological supernova coming off the sun. Like the sun's casting off biological matter in waves. It looks really cool, I gotta say. But look how many strike craft those are. That's... holy shit. And that's why the game was lagging so hard. I'm not moving my mouse. I'm not going to follow the fleet back. I'm just going to wait for it to rejoin the nanites back there, and then hopefully we can move around a little bit. There's also some sort of debris field here. But I'm not going to click on it. Oh, it's just Cetana's nanite repair system. Okay, that's fine. We don't need that. Once they're out of frame, I'm going to try and go a little further here. I don't care about unemployment. Are you just engage standby mode? Yes, thank you. Come on. Okay. So, war's over. I'm going to try and get out of the system. It's going to lag a bit to do so. But once we get out of the system, we'll be okay. And the last thing we need to do is pick up all of our planets, which is going okay. We shouldn't have any more wars. There's no more endgame events going to be happening. Everyone should kind of just... well, I think the AI is just going to do nothing. They won't declare war on us. Their fleet's too big and powerful. They don't have the strength, so they're all pathetic. They won't actually fight us. We'll head off into the new galaxy, and that'll be the end of our series for Stellaris. And then we'll just focus all of our attention and energy on Rogue Trader, which I'm very excited to get back into. I just wanted to finish Stellaris before we really dove into it more after my vacation. I don't love having 2 games on the go. I used to be much better at splitting my attention when I was younger, but less so as I get older. Multitasking isn't as effective as it once was. Not that I'm old, mind you, but older, you know? Sometimes you feel older. The game is deciding what it wants to do. It is January 1st in the game, which is a annoying date generally as the game slows down, but come on. Let me out of the system, please. We won, but at what cost? At what terrible, terrible cost?
The cost is apparently the fact that we can't actually play the game anymore.
We won, and the galaxy died. It'll work eventually, right? It's gotta. Or it'll crash, one of the two. I love watching loading screens, or thinking screens. It's so fun. It's clear that Stellaris was not programmed with nanite swarms in mind, and I mean, the interdictors are a good balance, but they're not as good. So the balance is that, well, you can have more of them without your game exploding. They die really fast, and we would have lost if we only had interdictors. They for sure would have all died. And Cetana would have won, kinda. We would have escaped, but I may just pause. You know what I'll do? I'll pause here. What? Oh, it worked. Hey, nice. Never mind. Oh no, we're still stuck in this. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause. Oh no, it worked. Okay, it did work. We're good. Let's keep going with our systems, and we're gonna get out of this game as fast as possible. We're just gonna start getting all of our planets. The game should speed up a little bit.
Assets engaged.
Cetana was defeated. We gained some unity and some happiness. With the fall of Cetana, a wave of relief sweeps across the galaxy, marking the end of her tyranny once and for all. Our sentience is safe, and our bodies are free from her steely grasp. Across countless worlds, jubilant celebrations ignite, heralding the dawn of a new era filled with hope for lasting peace. I don't like how we're still building ships. We should stop that. And everyone's closed their borders to us again, because they're all dicks. Basically. They don't like us. Oh, I think Alt is still clicked. There we go. I was pinging things. Alright, keep going. Keep embarking, people. How many are we down to? 2,800. How many people are being turned into paste at the lathe right now? Many. Many people. We still need more influence. Hey, we have this thing now. Below the temple compound, we discovered a number of cells or living chambers used by the former members of the sect. In each was a copy of the same book. Our linguistic algorithms have translated this as the Epic of Zarkland, Certain pages are immediately relevant. Zarklan was once a follower of Cetana, but he soon realized her promised salvation was a lie. After many trials, Zarklan ascended to the spiritual realm, seeking the help of higher beings. He pleaded with the Animator of Clay, asking for the power to defeat Cetana. The Animator of Clay did not care. For countless cycles, Zarklan prayed to the Animator. He spoke of Cetana's heresy, the disavowal of the self, and the puppetry of her synthetic will. At last, the Animator of Clay heeded Zarklan's pleas. The Clay Shaper fashioned a mighty chain to bind Cetana, but he warned Zarklan that no chain existed that could forever entrap Cetana's mind. She will return, Zarklan wrote in the book's final passage, and we must be ready. The events recounted in the epic do not match any known historical record. Understood. Okay, a whole bunch of treaties and stuff are going on, but I don't care about any of that. Next world. Saja. Whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna turn all these on automatic now. None of them matter anymore. There's nothing in the galaxy that can defeat us. Oh, we killed the...
Technological
Are we getting...
successful.
No, we're not, okay. I was gonna say, are we getting a, event on our homeworld for that? It can actually consume your homeworld into a black hole. I think that one can. One of the two-dimensional horrors can. I can't remember which one. We can almost get rid of another world. Renew the lock, whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna turn off that astral shielding thing. Because we're not gonna have a whole lot of astral threads left after we're done nuking all of our worlds. We can get rid of another one right now. Off to the lathe with you. Soon we're gonna go up to the ring worlds, and that's gonna be economically a little bit wonky. And researchally will be a bit wonky as well. Although, if we get rid of all of our research, our energy production is gonna skyrocket. That one's done. Next world. We got 4, 12, 17, 26 planets left. Then we can finally flee the galaxy. Oh, did we not? How did we get more influence? Weird. I thought we abandoned a planet, did we not? Anywho, let's resettle these ones to the lathe then. I don't care. I thought for sure we just abandoned a whatever. That's fine. It keeps pumping or resettling populations here because there's jobs from all of our other unemployed pop worlds. 3 left in there. This one's going to be done soon. And then we're going to Sol, which is up here. People are being very loud outside today. Sol 3 exists still. They're an industrial age civilization now. Good job, guys. That's us.
Successful.
They're a tomb world. Oh, they blew themselves up. I see. Okay. Well, they nuked themselves to oblivion. They're still an industrial world, even on a tomb world, so we did make it, guys. But are they human? That's actually a really good question. Who are the people here? Humans and metahumans. So yeah, humans made it. Kinda. They sorta made it. When our Forge world goes, that's gonna be a bit of a problem, I think. We're definitely gonna be in the negatives, but I think by that time we'll have some of these gone, which should increase our... Oh, it's just nanites. It'll be fine. We can always buy more alloys anyways. Speaking of, we're at negatives for all these now. We should probably get rid of all these things that we're selling. How's our dark matter? We're at plus 31. You know, we can just get rid of that too. there's one more planet unit. Time to get rid of Dun. We have 600,000 nanites. I could probably get rid of half my nanite fleets and speed the game up a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal right now. We do have another 200 things. That's an alloy world. We'll keep that one up. We'll get rid of this one. We do need our alloys a little bit for now. I don't know what our upkeep costs for alloys are at the moment. Stop relocating people here. Go faster. Click harder. We can make it. It's abandoned. What is it with loud vehicles today? Weird. Okay. Once this frontier one's done, we'll do all of the ring worlds, and then we're down to just our last ones. 14 worlds left. Everything's gonna be good. We're getting close to the end. I might just delete half my fleets. Can't delete all of them. Someone will deck on us at that point, for sure. But if we drop down to like 5,000 nanites, we'll actually be able to have a little less lag, I think. And 5,000 is more than enough to take on the whole galaxy if we need to. Almost done. We almost have enough influence to the next planet. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a little bit less. We actually might be able to go up to fast now. I don't know if it made it actually all that faster, but a little bit faster. And that's all that matters. We're also nuking a bunch of pops, so that's helping too. Okay, next one. Let's just start doing the ring worlds now. This one wasn't even finished. Huh. I never even bothered. This one is our research one. That's fine. Also producing so many... Oops. What did that say? The demise of the temple is told by official records. Cold reports reducing ardent faith to a list of practicalities. Did the organization need so many funds, so many resources? Surely past reports about Cetana had been greatly exaggerated. Was there any proof of the Queen's existence apart from ancient myths? Dwindling resources, reduced volunteers, a galaxy choosing to move on from a threat that no longer deemed so threatening. Everyone gone apart from the shadow that stalked the corridors. The last detail is true. We managed to capture a recording of the mysterious watcher, a mechanical being who spied on us when it thought we were not looking. Curious, but not harmful. I wonder what it is. I actually don't remember. Let's just build... You know what? Let's just get... Yeah, whatever. I don't care about that.
Technological acquisition
We can build lots of things. We could get a Fallen Empire ship fleet, but that Empire's dead, so the Broods are probably the best one to get, honestly. I'm also going to get rid of these fleets. We can just delete all these empty fleets now. And even these extra ones that are just nothing. There's like 6 ships in some of these. We can almost get another planet gone. Just looking at the top there. Next month. Can't believe we won. That's awesome. I honestly thought we were going to lose.
Technological acquisition successful.
Didn't doubt myself, I guess. Alright, that's done. This world, I guess, can go. Into the lathe. Which is a good way to get rid of pops. Look at our Empire sprawl going way down. It's kind of nice. building upkeep is way down.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh, right, this is all in auto. Right. I don't need to worry about that anymore. Let's go pick up these
Technological
pops.
Acquisition successful.
We only had 2 from beta. Refuge done. We could have built a whole new ring world. Why am I doing? Oh no, it's gonna.
Technological.
Oh, whatever, I don't care. Empire size. This is fine. One of our reality experiences made the light significantly faster, resulting in an increase in solar energy output. It's good, but we fear that there'll also be long-term consequences for our colonies. Things will return to normal eventually, but we might have to prepare for the worst until then. Everything is better. We've created super light. To be fair, if you're like, what if the other empires get really mad and attack us? We have the most negative we possibly could. Because look at that genocidal trait. Negative 996. And also threat, negative 900. It doesn't matter if we keep jamming physics problems. They're gonna hate us for like another 3 whole games of Stellaris, basically. Let's get that one done. Habitability is negative, and devastation has happened. That's fine, whatever. I don't care. Doesn't matter. This is going to hurt our alloy production, though, I think. Oh no, you're a research ring. That's fine. Our research is going to go down. But we're nearly done all these. Good. Keep going. Oh, I can't wait to be done with this. We're so close now. I know this video is going to be like 2 hours long or something, and a good chunk of that's going to be us waiting for the stupid game to stop breaking, but maybe I'll try to edit some of that out. Although it happens so frequently that we would miss things, but oh well. We'll see what we can do. Embarking, done. Beta Refuge is done. That ring world is now empty. Let's go. Nope, that's the wrong one. Not the cracker. Where's the other one? Get rid of the... Our energy went... Oh, right. It's doubled because of the physics stuff we did. I was like, why is our energy production so high? But now that makes a lot of sense, actually. We have like 6.5 million fleet still, which is more than enough to keep anyone from attacking us. The one thing you might want to note if you have this Horizon Needle flying around your territory is it can die, and if it dies, you can't do the Cosmogenesis anymore. Just as a heads up. I'm not sure if you can build a new one either.
Technological acquisition successful.
Is it doing another rare research? No, it's not. It's doing building stuff now. Population embark. Next one. Come on. Don't be weird. Just go embark, people. Homeworld is a science world. It has... Oh, devastation on it, I see. Yeah. Right, because we're playing around with physics. Sometimes you break physics a little bit. It happens. Oh, next world done. Let's get rid of this one. Resettle to Synaptic Lathe. Pause because it's just easier to do. Come on, God. Alright. Almost done. Our resources are still reasonably okay, despite the fact that we are ripping apart our empire. We're down to 1,700 pops. We're down to 271 empire size, which is surprising. Means our research is going to be going pretty fast, honestly. Another world done. Embark people. Alpha Complex is another research one, and then Industry Ring is our alloy one, but that should be fine, even once we can get rid of that. A lot of these buildings have alloy production, or alloy upkeep. So as we get rid of them, our alloy production actually going up.
Technological
Yeah.
acquisition successful.
This is the longest part of this whole... If you play a really tall empire, Cosmogenesis can be super fast. Like, if you have 1 planet, or 3 planets even... Oh no, habitability and devastation are going way up on some of our worlds. Actually, a bunch of our worlds have some, stability issues. That's fine. We're not too worried about that. No one's going to rebel against us, I don't think. The tyranny of the sun. Habitability negative 30%. Not that that matters. Our habitability is still 100%, even with the 30%. Because of all the things we have. This world turned into a tomb world. Or it was desert world, I think. Maybe it never was? Maybe it did turn into a different world type from a nanite world. I don't think we had any normal done worlds that were not nanite worlds. I think we definitely just lost a nanite world somehow. That's interesting. Cool. Okay, this ring is done. That means all this sector is done, and now we can move on to our next sector. Trin's Promise has 3 of them, so let's just go there and do that. Stop trying to crack the thing. Where's our Horizon Needle? It's in the same system as our Planet Cracker, so we keep accidentally clicking on it. We don't want to do that, though. Oh, something. Okay. The Watcher approaches warily, or voluntarily, hands held high, her tiny body covered in rust and dust. After observing us for some time, she apparently concluded that we were not a threat. She's already asked for our assistance. There's no need to interrogate the temple's lonely guardian. She's all too eager to talk. I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds here. Alrighty, let's hear what she has to say. Friends, may I call you friends? I have observed you as you went about your business. Here not to plunder, but to learn. I believe our enemy is the same, and a common threat makes us allies. However, first an apology. Am I too abrupt? Am I saying the correct words? I have not interacted with any other sentient beings in a long time. Too long, it seems, to even remember. Who are you? My name is of no importance. If you need a way to refer me, call me apostate. That's what my own kin called me when I made my choice. A sacrifice seen as betrayal. What you doing here? Long ago, this place was my pride and joy. When they shut it down, I refused to leave. When my body started crumbling, I refused to die. Turning into a synthetic being was the highest taboo for my order, and I can no longer be called one of Zarklan's daughters, but I am still one of his warriors, and as long as my enemy lives, I will fight. How long have you been here? I stopped counting. After everyone else left, I could bear only so many years of solitude before succumbing to despair. I put myself to sleep, adding a neural subroutine to awaken at the first sign of activity from the beacon. My hope was to find this place in better condition. But once I woke up, I had no ship, no way to contact the stars. I disabled the cloaking shield and hoped someone like you would reach this place before she did. Understood. Tell me please, how many legions have risen with Cetana? In my time, we defeated many, but we always knew there were more beacons out there, more soldiers sleeping in their cryopods. They're all gone. It has been too long. So we can get a renowned Paragon. Unholy, damage to Cetana plus 15%, damage to the Synthetic Queen plus 15%, damage to the Outpost and Convoys plus 15%. She's actually a pretty good leader. Let our nodes become 1, sure. Not that it matters. Cetana is dead already. And we can just continue vacuuming up our world.
Successful.
Trin's Promise has 3 of 4, and then we'll take out the Menshib one, which is where? Oh, it's right there. On our way down. Perfect. To our core worlds. I thought of an amusing little meme that... Well, let's pause for a second there. It's the Anakin Padme meme where it's like, you're gonna do something, right? Right? And it was, for our own citizens, it's like, oh, you're moving all your citizens into the core worlds so that the Horizon Needle can pick them up, right? Right? When really, we're moving them all to the lathe to be turned into science paste. But we're so close. We have 13 worlds remaining. Almost 12. And we can almost get rid of another one. We're going to start using it on the core worlds now. Time to start moving those off. We have... Oh, I guess only 2 unemployed pops. That's not so bad. Our stability is low. Another world gone.
Acquisition successful.
Embarking the population on that one. 12 worlds remaining. There was a rebellion, apparently. Oh, it was instant. We're causing some severe problems in the universe because of this super light we made by accident. On purpose. Off to the lathe you go. Goodbye, people. The stability will climb way up as we move people to the lathe. Yeah, whatever. I don't care right now. The devastation needs to kind of stop. We're getting a lot of revolts happening now. How long till super light goes away? Less than a year, okay. It'll be fine. The devastation will go down over time. As long as there's no more events that occur because of it, we'll be A-okay. Where's the next world? There's another one here. There we go. Embark that population. Is this the world that's in rebellion? Which one is in rebellion? With the one in up here. Really, our homeworld? Yeah, our big homeworld one. That's our, that's Sol 10. That's 0 stability. Grim. Alright, fine, we'll make more measures. Can we click on this, please? No, it's not letting me. Yeah, do that. Distribute amenities. Still going up. It should slow down, hopefully. I guess we could just go swing by and pick it up really quickly so the rebellion doesn't happen as soon as this one's done. It's one way to stop a rebellion. You just go pick up all the people into the needle. Trin's promise is now empty. That devastation was brutal, though. 76%. It's just the negative amenities we have. We do have unemployed pops. We could just give them maintenance jobs. Be a little less awful on that planet. And now the planetary revolt's going away. Alright, then let's not go there. Embark the population. Just keep going normally. The revolt is fine. It's dealing with itself now. All we needed was some more maintenance drones, apparently. Super light should be over soon. It's gone now. So no more devastation, hopefully. That was brutal. Caused a lot of devastation to the universe. Almost ready for another world to be gone. This one specifically. We're making okay alloys. Maybe we won't do this one first. Maybe we'll do this one first because it's chewing up a ton of alloy. Oh, it's not chewing up that many alloys, but it is producing just a vast amount of unemployed pops, which are angry. So we should probably get rid of that one. Resettle them to here. There's our stability going up. More neural chips for the neural chip machine. These were our loyal subjects for the entire game, and now they're just being fed into the machine to make this go faster. So many replicators. Done. Next. Our population's down to 806. It's actually really low. Menchib will be soon. Do we have to pick up the lathe pops? I don't think so. Maybe? We'll check when we get there. Menchib will be gone soon. It's a generator world with a 4-hole district. It has 27 unemployed pops because it got turned away from being a nanite world into a desert world. I'm not really sure how that works. But apparently it does. Eight worlds left. Almost 7 worlds left. Well, I don't know if the lathe counts. It might.
Technological acquisition successful.
Population embarked. Next one, Tarvalum. So close. It's about to happen. We're about to cosmogenesize. I don't think that's actually how it's pronounced, but how many nanites do we have around? We have over 1 million nanites just sitting around. If we needed them for a war, we could build a bunch of interdictor fleets, but we don't need them. I just want to get this over with. At this point, we're at 2611, which is a lot. We technically had the victory screen ages ago. We won the game back in 2500, I think. But we had endgame stuff to do, you know? Sometimes you gotta kill things. But it's so close to being done. The work is almost finished. I created the meat dragons and then ate the meat dragons. Organic pirates? Where? There. I like how our just normal star bases are almost powerful enough to take it on. Just because of repeatable text, they're now at like, well, that one's a larger one. They're at like 1.4k. What do they have for weapons? 1 Gauss cannon. Some pretty decent shields and stuff. Anyways, not important. Population embarked. Next one. It's just that one fleet, right? Yes. Couple worlds remaining. I'm gonna check if we have to do the lathe. I don't think we do, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We're still at 12k research, which is actually kind of interesting considering that we have no research stuff left, I don't think. I mean, we have a handful of these complexes, but our empire size hasn't been this small since like 2300 probably or so. Maybe less than that, actually.
Successful.
Feels nice to have such a small empire size. Caster. Do we have to pick up the lathe? No. The lathe doesn't count. You can't right click on it, you can't embark it, so. So Wald's done. We'll do Hyken next, so it doesn't have to go as far, and then we'll just do Apura and Apura. The two core-most systems, if you will. There's that one done. So Wald's being picked up, so this guy needs to go to the lathe. We have a lot of unemployed leaders. I just realized. To be fair, I'm glad we killed Cetana, because I'm actually not sure we would have been able to do it in time before she activated her endgame thing and killed everything. There's a time limit to Cetana, and if you don't kill her in that amount of time, she destroys everything, and you lose, effectively.
Technological acquisition successful.
I think once we do this one, it'll give us the end game. The end Cosmogenesis thing.
Technological acquisition successful.
I don't think we can actually abandon this system either. The lathe. Pretty sure you can't. Look at how many worlds out there. All these habitable worlds. Ring segments. So much life that had once been poured into those things. All these habitats that the enemy had built. All of our nanite worlds all abandoned. Vast metropolises of nanitic forms doing science and industry and energy production, mineral creation, nanite creations. And now it's all done. We've successfully embarked on the population of our colonies. We must now journey back to our Nexus Zero to make the final preparations before we leave this universe behind. So we'll zoom in here, grab our thing, and embark the population from our homeworld. And then we go to our star, plot a course to a black hole, and then we're out of here. Look at that giant ship, though. We actually never really looked at it. It's pretty cool looking. It's literally, it has like a singularity as an engine. It's really neat. Also has a pretty decent amount of hull. It has 1 million hull and 1.4 million armor and 40,000 shields. It's meant to be able to take some hits. There's no weapons. You think that they would put a couple weapons on it just in case, but it's not. The scale of such a micro... Oh, they already did that, yeah. We gotta wait for the next part. There we go. Everything is ready. We are cleared to proceed to a black hole. Our crossing of the event horizon will not be painless for the rest of the galaxy, but we have done all we can to ensure our capital and its surroundings will be well protected from any temporal or gravitational disturbances. We must now choose the gateway for our journey, which of the galaxy's black holes we wish to journey through. Most should be easy enough to reach, but if we want to enter the supermassive black hole at the galaxy center, we must first overdrive our jump engines and calculate a suitable vector. We must reach the center. We might as well go through our vassal's territory, honestly. At the center of the galaxy. Alright, we're going to do the research. Here we go. It takes 1 year to calculate the vectors. I like how we have 1 billion astral rifts we could have done too, but we did not. We were in wars and stuff. We didn't have time. %. We're leaving the galaxy behind. This is our last world. And it has 20 pops holding it together. I think it's actually still building pops. Yeah. Yes, we have 40 pops in our entire empire. 20 on the lathe, 20 on Nexus Zero. It's not even fully ascended. I guess we could ascend it. I just realized that we never actually fully ascended our homeworld. This one's done, though. We're still in the positives, shockingly, for all of our resources, except for alloys, which are in the negatives. That's fine. That's not a big deal.
Available.
How are we making 2,000 minerals still? All of our stations. I guess we have a ton of arc furnaces now. And Dyson swarms. We have just 1 billion Dyson swarms around. And ring sections. Build that too. Why not? These are all orbital rings. We don't care about any of those. Nor can we do anything about them. I think we have 2 science nexuses. Yeah, we do. I don't really care what those are. It's not going to matter in... Oops. In 35%. We're at 41 pops. We actually made a pop. Can we just resettle everyone off of this, I wonder? To our homeworld? Let's see. Can't resettle the last pop. Well, we have 40 people on our homeworld. That's the last of our population. That's all that's left. Our great empire is now basically gone.
Council agenda ready.
Our entire population is less than a planet worth. And we're about to finish calculating.
Special.
The approach to the black hole is not without apprehension. Our resolve is increasingly tested as we pass the accretion disk of the singularity. Editing modules engaged, the Horizon Needle begins to rewrite reality. Armored plates are sucked away before the ship asserts that the Singularity's pull has no purchase on its hull. With each minute edit, each snip of the spatial fabric, the needle's power causes coils to form in space-time, like a pebble thrown into a pool. The ensuing ripples spread into rings. In the end, vast waves crash across the galaxy. We can only hope our capital is protected well enough. We have no choice but to trust the needle to pierce the heart of this hole. It's ultra. And now the game will explode for a second, because our empire is going to become a small empire. It's thinking about what it wants to do here. We can no longer play our empire once this happens. Here we go. This is what's happening now. After the violence of the crossing, the other side is quiet. An unnatural stillness surrounds us. The needle is damaged, but no critical components were lost. Between one moment and the next, telemetry reports begin to flood in. Mist and creeping shadow. A haze permeates the fabric of this place. The feeling is familiar, a feverish energy rippling with psionic potential. We've entered the Shroud. There are powers here that remain far, far beyond our own. Already they are aware of us. In the shifting miasma, strange shapes bear omens of death. Our only hope is that reality here is thin and prone to tears. With a swift edit, we open a transient doorway to take us elsewhere. As the Horizon Needle dives, we finally understood the length of the road ahead. At last. We won the game. Swarm Foundry wins the game. And it becomes a fallen empire, which is neat. So there's our score in the end. We only had 8 million fleet strength left at the end of all things, which is still more than all the galaxy combined. Our economy was shit because we had no planets left. Our score was pretty good. Our research was far beyond anyone else's by quite a lot. And that's it. If we hit continue, we get to choose a different empire we want to play as, and we'll just take a quick look at our old empire when we do that. So we'll just pick the... I don't know. Who can we pick? Let's take the Blessed Calostian. I don't even know where those are. What does their flag look like? It's like a shrugging face. Sure. I only want to take a look at our old empire. Oh yeah, I don't care. Okay, this is a lot of stuff going on. As time finally resumes flowing, once more we find ourselves free to act. It's impossible to know how much time has passed since the Swarm Foundry breached their black hole. Were they successful? The galaxy lies in ruins, and the former territories are barren. Of their immense empire, only the core sector remains and has progressed beyond recognition. How long have we been in stasis? How long? So there's a fallen empire here now. So it's all down to just this core sector. That's all that remains of our empire. But if we look, actually time has definitely changed because we have fallen empire titans. Or former empire has fallen empire titans. A population of our world is in the hundreds again. Both of them. There'll be ratio there, it's called now. And it's a machine world as opposed to a nanite world, which is weird. But 58 pops. All of our systems are all colonized up through here. Well, not all of them, but a good chunk of them. And yeah, that's our old empire is right there still. It has a bunch of fleets. Devastation is at 99% on all the other systems, but we are not playing through the rest of this. We don't need to go back and fight ourselves. We're going to call it here. The end of a series. We've beaten, effectively, Stellaris. At least this galaxy of Stellaris. For now, as I ask at the end of every series, please consider subscribing to the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the next video. We're going to go back to Rogue Trader and really power through that game. Take care, and I'll see you all out there.